Are you someone who struggles to focus, pay attention, and stay present? Are you somebody that struggles with ADHD? Seems like pretty much everyone in 2025 is struggling to actually single task and take care of one thing at a time. We're constantly being bombarded by distractions. In under 10 minutes, I'm gonna give you 5 tips to defeat your ADHD naturally without any stimulants or methamphetamines like Adderall or Ritalin. Those things are poison and they impact your brain in a very similar way that cocaine does. And the very unfortunate thing about health in America is that we're very quick to put band-aids over bullet wounds and prescribe pills that actually cause more harm than good. I'm gonna challenge your ADHD during this video. I'm gonna challenge you to focus. Put your phone down right now and commit to paying attention for the next 9 or 10 minutes. This will impact the trajectory of your life. Number 1 is turn your phone on airplane mode for the first 60 minutes of the day. In a recent study, it found that 80% of Americans start their day by checking their phone. WhatsApp, Snapchat, TikTok, Instagram, email. We're starting our day off being bombarded by all of these messages. All of a sudden, you're starting your day off in a reactive mindset. You're not even having the chance to connect to yourself, connect to your breath. And your cortisol levels are actually skyrocketing. You're catching yourself in this fight or flight mentality as soon as you start the day. How do you think that's gonna impact the rest of your day? With your family, with your kids, with your work? It's gonna have a terrible impact because you're constantly gonna be distracted and diverting your attention. So number 1, turn your phone on airplane mode for the first 60 minutes, all right? And use these 60 minutes to actually cultivate a connection with yourself, with your body, with your breath. Number 2 is eating healthy fats, specifically things that are rich in EPA and DHA. Now, the most common foods for these ingredients are wild-caught salmon, sardines, grass-fed beef. I'm sorry for all the vegans watching this. You might be able to have some spirulina, which is actually the only plant-based source of EPA and DHA. And you really want to be mindful about consuming high-quality, healthy fats. Things like extra virgin olive oil, avocados, macadamia nuts, walnuts. These things are going to support your brain health and your ability to focus because at the end of the day, your food determines your mood and mental health. So if you're feeding yourself garbage, you are going to perform like garbage. But if you actually nourish yourself with high quality ingredients, you are going to be an unstoppable machine. Number 3, we're going to eliminate all artificial food dyes and artificial sweeteners, okay? And I'm sorry, I know there's a lot of people out there that love their Diet Coke, but understand that all of these 0-calorie drinks and diet sodas usually contain artificial sweeteners like sucralose and aspartame. Now, studies show and they prove that these artificial sweeteners disrupt our gut microbiome. And your gut microbiome is where you produce a majority of your neurotransmitters such as dopamine and serotonin. We really want to be mindful about consuming these artificial sweeteners. And I'm actually a fan of having natural sugars that come from fruit or even things like coconut sugar. But just be mindful about the level of artificial foods you're consuming. And on an intuitive level, understand that your body is a Ferrari. But if you feed it crappy oil that you would for maybe like a Ford Taurus, nothing against Ford Tauruses, by the way, but you're not going to perform at a high level. If you want to actually be the best version of yourself, you need to nourish yourself with high quality food. It's as simple as that. I also mentioned artificial food dyes like Red 40, Yellow 5, Blue 1. These are petroleum based, okay? They literally come from petroleum. Like these things are in everything. They're in cereals, they're in protein bars that are supposed to be healthy. And especially if you're a parent watching this, understand that things like Red 40 have been directly linked to causing hyperactivity in the brain. And hyperactivity is what we label as ADHD. And guess what? Your doctor wants to give your 7-year-old or 8-year-old a methamphetamine like Adderall, which is destroying the dopamine centers of their brain, and it's creating addiction and dependence later on in life. Number 4, move your body. Humans were not designed to spend their life indoor, sitting on their ass, staring at a screen. Unfortunately, 93% of the time, Americans are actually spending indoors, whether it's at their home, their office, their car. We need to get outside. We need to connect to nature. We need to move our bodies. This is the most powerful medicine. I don't care if it's going for a walk. I don't care if it's doing a little yoga, pushing yourself through a challenging workout. You need to move your body. It's as simple as that. The endorphins, the dopamine that you're going to release from this are going to naturally give you energy and make you feel good. Finally, number 5 is pursue your passions. It's very easy to get distracted when you're working on things that you don't really care about. And unfortunately, so many people are working jobs that they don't like. They're completely uninterested. They're disconnected. Number 5 is all about pursuing your passions and doing the things that actually light your soul on fire. This doesn't necessarily have to be your career or your job at the moment. Maybe it is writing poetry, singing. Maybe it's playing basketball. What are the things that actually inspire you to take action and be present and focus? And unfortunately, again, most people and even children, they're being stuck in a classroom being fed information that is completely irrelevant to their future or what they're actually passionate about. So the best thing that you can do to defeat your ADHD is actually align yourself with your purpose. Are those things that I actually enjoy doing that force me to be present? Just to recap, these 5 things to defeat your ADHD naturally in 2025. Number 1, turn your phone on airplane mode for the first 60 minutes of the day. Don't just be in a reactive state. Focus on yourself and filling up your cup those first 60 minutes. Number 2, eat healthy fats, specifically DHA and EPA. Number 3, eliminate artificial food dyes, artificial sweeteners. Read the labels of the foods that you're consuming. If you can't pronounce an ingredient, you probably shouldn't put it in your body. Number 4, move your body. Move it. You have this beautiful vessel, this beautiful body, and the worst thing you can do is let it go to waste. I see so many 30, 40, 50-year-olds who are already experiencing joint pain. They're overweight. Understand that there's nothing sexy about a dad bod, okay? There really isn't. And we live in a world that's actually glorified obesity. There's nothing cool about being fat. Number 5, pursue your passions. Actually spend time on the things that light up your soul, even if it's only 20 minutes a day. See how it feels to actually dedicate time and energy to something that you love doing. I think we finished that in under 10 minutes, just like I promised you. If you made it to the end of this video, okay, without being distracted, congratulations, you just defeated your ADHD. The bonus tip that I didn't mention in this video is microdosing. Now, because I don't want to get banned from YouTube, that's what they did to me last time. I'm not going to go into detail about microdosing, but in the link in the description below, you can find a live microdosing masterclass that I'm hosting soon if you want to learn more about this powerful modality that has helped me and many others defeat their ADHD naturally and stay far away from big pharma. All right, thank you so much for watching. If this video brought you any value, give it a thumbs up. Share it with a friend who has ADHD, share it with a family member, and I will see you next time on the Jeremy Awakens channel. Much love. Peace.